So apparently I hit the wrong button because I'm still learning how to do this stuff. And I ended the last video, so this is going to be another 2-part video. That's Letsresin's normal hard type UV resin. To straighten these little tails out, and I don't want them bubbled up, so I will be scraping extra flat, wiping off on my baby wipe over here. Don't know if I can do this. Big hands, big fingers. Let's see if I can minimize some of my cleanup here. It's hard to see on that side, so okay. Set a timer. That's usually my mixing timer for my regular resin. So we'll do this for about 5 minutes approximately. And then I'll test it with my little silicone tool. Make sure it's not sticky and it's good and done. And being as these domed up, I'll probably have to do some bit of sanding in order to get them to adhere to each other better later. I gotta figure out where I placed the other ones I did, because I did a couple already. Shame you only have one egg mold to use at a time, so I guess it's no rush, but just trying to remember where I make stuff and then I put it somewhere, and trying to remember where I put it now. That's always fun, right? By the way, my name actually is Coral Marine. My mom was a scuba diver, so I have a very unusual name. Coral also was my grandmother's name, and I have a cousin whose first name is also Coral. We were named after our grandmother for that part, just our middle names are different. And I grew up being called by my middle name, which is why I have it in my page name and YouTube name and everything else. Even on some of my online games I play, it's Coral Marine or just Marine. I'm a veteran. My father's a veteran. My grandfather was a veteran. My oldest son is a veteran now. Had several uncles and cousin spouses that currently in military or were in the military, so we are a very strong military family. Other than that, won't be discussing, no politics and stuff like that. Just a little bit of background info. Okay, so that's about 2 minutes. See if I can get a good angle to see if that, make sure there's nothing on the tip of this before I go touching that. These are done. They're already cooling off now too. Can't tell that's the heat of that guy. Yeah, that's from him, not the UV. Okay. They don't feel sticky. have this on for just a little while longer, just as a extra precaution, because there's chameleon powder on the other side, so it's, I know these are going to look a little different. But my granddaughter's 3. She loves dinosaurs and Minnie Mouse and lots of the princess cartoon movies, as well as like Paw Patrol. So a lot of the stuff I'll make will be, you know, for myself and family, and I'm a big mythological person, so I love, you know, dragons and fairies, and definitely Halloween horror, so, you know, the little skeleton key and the way these coasters are starting off. And I've got these tattoos that will be going on them. I've got a different one for each one, and I have the poltergeist girl who's in the coaster holder that I did yesterday. And I've got a tic-tac-toe board that I'll be doing, but it won't be in the polyester resin, so that will definitely be a different video than this one. Chucky and Tiffany, Sam, Michael Myers, and Ghostface from Scream. Sam, for those who don't know, is from Trick or Treat movie. That's one of my favorite horror movies I like to watch. So those will be cut down and put into here in just a little bit. And I think, yeah, those are definitely cool enough to get up. I'll leave these guys probably to last. And that one. Yep, and there's still a little bit of a lip, so that'll be good for when it comes time to flip them over, put the tattoo on. Yes, I forgot to turn you off. Let's see how well these turned out. So they did really, the UV nail did really well sticking to it yesterday, so I was hoping it would do it again today, and it seems it has. So that's the first one demolded, and yeah, I stuck my finger in deliberately, trying to make some other little marks and stuff on here. Thankfully, the top is not yellowed like the other side did. So I definitely won't be spraying alcohol for bubbles at all, and I have a heat gun, but I don't even know where it's at, and I only use that on my big HDPE molds when I'm doing river tables, and I only right now are doing the small ones. I'm working on one for my husband, a slightly smaller one that's going to be a tray for my mom, and then after I finish with those, I will be doing an actual table for my father. Wow, looks like I got a hair in there. Hopefully the tattoo will hide that. I thought I did pretty well not having anything in there. And forgive me if I forget what I'm talking about. I have some short-term memory issues because of fibromyalgia. They call it brain fog, but so I literally will forget what I'm talking about while I'm talking. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But hey, it happens to everybody of different ages. You sometimes just forget what you're talking about. Okay, those are all done and good. Oh, I did get a little yellow on this one because it had the overspray. Hopefully the tattoo will hide that. I didn't catch that earlier. Let's see. Hopefully I'm in view. Pop right on off. Yeah, because it was white. It's not as brightly colored. And of course it didn't really pick up the tail color at all because it's clear behind it. I could probably fix that with a little bit of black nail polish before I put them together. Or, yeah, I don't think I have anything other than red or black because I don't actually wear nail polish. I only bought it to work with resin. But these, you know, come out really well. Just have some overspilled, literally just pop loose. These come off, you know, especially fairly recent, they come off very easily. A little easier than standard epoxy resin. I'll have to get my deburring tool out and fix some of these spots on them before he gets properly put together. And definitely sanded so I have less of a spot there because they are a little on the overpoured side, especially this one's really overpoured. I'll have to get craft knife out later to fix him up. Wow, you went darker and lighter than I expected. That's pretty cool. Definitely have to get in between there, but that'll literally take a craft knife and a different table because I can't do it on this table, this spot. But they'll be cute once they're all fixed up, and I'll figure out where the eggs went to and the other dinosaurs went to. That I did actually already, I finished them and glued them together. I just have to remember where I put them. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave the skull until the next time I do some more polyurethane. I don't plan on any more today. If I do anything, it'll be the tic-tac-toe board, and I don't know if that will be today or not. But like I said, I'll be cutting these guys down, not on camera because, you know, I know that takes up a lot of time, so I just got to get them fitted in to see how they work best on each one. And they're super easy. You just cut around to fit and make sure you take the plastic film off before you lay them down, and then rub them on really well, and then you get, you know, like water and wet paper towel and just keep dabbing until it's on there really well, and then gently lift up one corner and try and see if it'll easily slide to the side. I've learned that from watching quite a few other people's. Do I have that upside down? I think so. It's hard to tell which way I started with some of these. Which way are the drips going? Not happy with that yellow though. At least can't see it on the bottoms of these. But I did get it in that one because I hadn't poured yet. Oh well. These are mine. Does pretty well with picking up colors. Doesn't seem to rub off either. I did, like I said, I did tic-tac-toe pieces yesterday. They were in skull shapes, 5 red ones that I brushed the mica directly onto the mold, and then 5 holographic glitter. And I mean, it's the really, really ultra fine holographic glitter that I used for that. And then this was the Bloody Mary. I got it off Etsy, that I used on the red skull heads for my tic-tac-toe pieces. I'll get these cleaned off later. Well, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, please, you know, hit the like button, and if you have any questions or anything, I'll do my best to answer. Polyurethane's fairly new, but I've been dealing UV and epoxy resin for a few years. Have a good day. Thank y'all. Bye.